We are
excited.
excited about the elaboration room.
I am excited about this.
Welcome to the Elaboration Room with Reverend Yo and Reverend Harris.
Apology of what you did, not an excuse for what you did. It's not up to me to come to you. It's up to you to.
I understand what you are saying, but you are totally missing my point.
Okay, go ahead.
I understand totally about you saying somebody offended you, you want them to apologize, you don't want them to make an excuse. But I'm trying to bring a whole different point to this because sometimes people have attitudes with people and people don't even know why that person has an attitude with them. So I can't make an excuse or you can't make an excuse or you don't want to apologize to me even though you mad at me, but I don't even know why you mad at me. It's two different scenarios we're talking about here because everybody don't have a problem with somebody that has a problem with them. So if you have a problem with me, why do you have a problem with me? What's your excuses of not talking to me from some problem that you have with me that I know nothing about? I understand what you're saying. You're saying that you did something to me, you don't apologize to me, you're making excuses why you can't apologize. I'm flipping the script. So we're talking about two different things because people deal with two different things when it comes
yeah,
to
okay.
excuses.
I just needed to hear you say that it was two different things
I've
because
been
it was
trying to
like
say
you
that
were
for the
agreeing
longest.
with what I'm saying, but you weren't. It wasn't the same scenario.
And that's what I
It
was trying to
clearly
tell
was
you.
not
I'm
the
on a
same
whole
scenario.
different, I told you when I said it, it's a total different scenario. But you didn't hear that. You only heard somebody did
Well,
something to you and
I
not apologize.
apologize for not hearing you in exact. I apologize for not hearing you in what you were saying because I'm sitting here, I'm still at the bus stop waiting on you to talk about the scenario that I posed.
But
So
we do this
and
all
now
the
I'm not
time.
doing that as an excuse. I am truly apologizing for not hearing you because yes, if you don't know why someone is upset with you, if they haven't voiced it, when you come to talk about it, there's nothing you can do.
Because you have no idea. So it's two different scenarios, but people deal with those two different scenarios. One, yes, you know you wronged me, you won't apologize, you're making excuses for it, but then you have the different scenario where you wronged me and I don't even know why, but now you don't talk to me. What is the reason why? So either way, it's an excuse as to why I won't talk to you. Well, I have attitude with you about what? And then there's the other scenario to that. Well, you did this to me and I'm not talking to you and I'm not apologizing to you, or I will apologize to you. Totally different. Every excuse that anybody is making, it's really it really protects us from the accountability, but it also prevents people from the transformation. A lot of people don't want the accountability for the things that they've done. It's just not going to happen. You can't expect people who always wronged you to apologize. It's not going to happen. Some people will never apologize for the wrong they did to you, but you can't let somebody not apologizing to you affect who you are. I don't care if the person don't never apologize to me. It's a whole lot of people's done wrong to me. I don't care if they don't apologize or do or don't. I still have a life to live and I'm still going to live my life. I can't live my life focusing on somebody did something to me, waiting for them to apologize. People go to their graves waiting for people to apologize to them. It's just how life is. Everybody is not going to apologize when they know they've done something to you. It's just not going to happen. Some people will, some people won't. And that's
But the
about a
Bible
wrap on that
calls
one.
us to acknowledge our wrongs and
The
to
Bible
repent
does,
of
but
them.
everybody who read the Bible don't live by the Bible.
This is true, and that
Let's
is
just be
scripture. That
honest.
is scripture that there are the doers and there are the hearers that don't do.
Everybody
God
that
is
read the
looking for
Bible
the
don't obey
doers.
the Bible. Yeah, so
I mean,
it
even
can go either way.
look at Adam and Eve. He gonna turn around and say, "I know I ate of the apple, but it's because of that woman that you put in here, God.
The blame started in the
It's
beginning.
because of
with Adam and
that
Eve.
I ate of that tree that you told me not to.
Yeah.
That's an excuse. You did wrong. Acknowledge. Yes, I ate the apple.
Mhm.
I took a bite. Acknowledge it and repent of it. Don't place a blame.
But in reality, is in reality, speaking for me, and I can only speak for myself, I am not going to sit around waiting for somebody to apologize for something they did to me. I'm not. I am moving on and I'm growing on. Whenever they feel like they feel the need to apologize, let it be. If they never do, I'm still blessed. I'm still moving forward, and I'm not going to focus one, why somebody don't like me, two, why somebody's not going to apologize to me, and three, waiting for them to apologize. I'm just not going to do it.
That's right. You don't stop yourself. You don't stay stuck because someone did you wrong and they did not apologize. It's on them and their soul, not
That's
your
it.
soul.
That's
It's
it.
not, you don't hold yourself hostage to some wrong that someone did to you.
Never me.
It's on them. And yeah, we know you hardcore.
Never me.
I told her before we started this episode, I said, you hardcore.
Because it's reality of
But it
life
is
for
reality.
me. Because if I can just, if I sit here and think about all the wrong people did to me and people who has never apologized to me, girl, I'll be rocking old waiting for somebody to apologize. Some people is never going to apologize. Why? Because their pride and their ego will not allow them to apologize.
I
They will
said that
just
it's pride that keeps people well, that builds excuses. And
they
for many, I want to say for many, they did you wrong and they don't even care. They don't
mm-mm.
realize how upset you are. They're going on with their life.
Nope,
So
nope.
you can't let that
I can
be
name
a
some folks.
shackle around your neck.
Girl, I could blow out some names on this episode
Don't
for
you do
people
that.
who I know done me
Don't you
wrong, and
do
I
that.
don't care. I'll make it very known. I don't care if they never
Don't you do that.
apologize.
Stop it.
I'm making it very clear. No, I do not care if they never apologize. They will not hold me back from what God has for me to do. I will not hold a grudge because it's been gone past me. I've asked to be released and set free, and I am because I cannot control how other people feel about me. You cannot control how other people feel about you. A lot of
No.
people smile. A lot of people smile in your face and are 100% fake. I'm gonna go ahead and end my part of this episode
She hardcore, y'all. She hardcore.
because it's a
It's true.
reality. And I already told you in the beginning when we were talking about this episode, the problem with many people today is everybody likes to sugarcoat stuff and not just be true. If we start speaking truth to each other, get back to the basics of love, respect, forgiveness, loving one another, caring for each other, being compassionate with one another, forgiving one another, speaking to one another, things can be a lot different in this world. We don't even talk to people anymore, really. Everything is by text message,
Oh,
everything is
yes.
by
Yeah.
email.
Yeah.
We don't pick up the phone and call people anymore.
That's all.
We
I
don't,
think we did that episode because that
yeah,
is
and
the stone cold truth.
it's just like we're just getting further and further separated apart from each other. You live in your world, I live in my world. But in reality, we all, every single last one of us, has to answer role when we leave this earth. And we will be have to answer for everything that we've done. And that's Bible.
And it's not based on what someone else has done,
Mm,
what someone
mm,
else has done or not
mm,
done.
mm.
Yeah, I don't believe that the questions at the gates are going to be based on what so and so did or did not do.
It's
It's
sure
going to
not
be on
all about you.
you.
All about you.
So,
So
yes, we
focus
need to
on
be
you.
kinder to each other and more
Yeah,
loving.
definitely.
Acting,
It's so I think for me, the older I get, it's just I don't have time for it. I really don't because I look at it as I have less time in front of me than I have behind me. And I wasted so many years caring about what people think, trying to please people and things that I was doing, have to follow this rule and that rule and do this way and do this that way. And in all of that, I was still just miserable as ever. totally miserable. And in this point in my life, I'm to the point if you don't like me, you just don't like me. If you don't want to talk to me, you just don't want to talk to me. I'm not forcing myself on anybody purposely. Now, if we come in face to face or contact or passing, I will definitely speak to you, even if I know you don't like me. Hello. Because that can be the opportunity where you be like, well, maybe if she say hi, I'll say something to her. Hello. I will definitely, I've done that in meetings, purposely walk by somebody that I know didn't like me. And I was like, good morning. And it said, oh, good morning. You seen me because you can't miss all this weight. You did not see me. But I purposely, if we cross paths, I will speak, but I'm not going to force a relationship with you. I'm not going to stand there and wait for you to apologize to me, but I will always speak and acknowledge your presence when I'm in your presence. But that's about as far as I'm going to go with that one.
Read Lamentations in the third chapter where it says, let us examine our ways and test them. Let us acknowledge our mistakes so we can learn from them. It's
And just like
okay. Everybody makes a mistake.
everybody
But
does.
all of this, yeah, that part about smiling in your face and then saying other things behind someone's back or
I don't talk about people
doing
behind
dirt
their
and
back.
then
I would just say hi. I will
making
say
an
hi.
excuse as to why you did the dirt. Dirt is dirt. An excuse does not
But
wash it clean, but
but you
acknowledging
also
and apologizing makes
but
it
it's
clean.
it's one thing that we have to realize because you keep saying you're apologizing and you have to make it clean. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, a lot of people don't know what they did to a person because your way of taking something and my way of taking something can be totally different. A lot of people mad at people and people don't even know why they're mad at them. And this particular person that don't talk to me, I don't even know why it's mad at me. I
Well,
really don't.
not talking about that person, there are quite a few people that do dirt and know they're doing dirt.
Oh, yes.
They
We
know they're
all
doing
know.
dirt and they're not
Mhm.
going to apologize about it. They're going to make an excuse as to why.
Yeah,
They're going to
it's
have a
easier.
why they did it in their own heart. They're going to have a why they did it. But dirt
But
is dirt. And when you get to the gates, it'll still be dirt.
yeah, but like I said, a lot of people just justify really their own ways. It's just how some people are. But we have to stop justifying what needs to change. And that's what we don't do.
That's the excuse. That's
We
right.
have
We
to
have to
stop
stop it.
justifying what needs to change. We have to stop blaming other people. We have to stop rehearsing all these excuses. It's the decision that the individual make, but everybody's not at that level where they want to do that or will do that.
That's the
Everybody's
level
at
of
a,
humility. When
and
you can
everybody is
accept your faults of what you did and you know it's wrong, that you we got to humble ourselves. And
but
we
everybody's
and
not
it's
there.
so easy through a text. It's so easy when you don't connect with people, when you are not in community, when you are not in fellowship. It becomes so easy to not
True,
humble yourself and to be prideful.
true. But many times what we acknowledge, we can address. But if a person never acknowledges, it can never be addressed. It's just how it is. Girl,
But
this one can go on and on, so we
if
can go
you
on and
do
wrap this
wrong
one.
and you know you did wrong,
But just
it
because
can
a
be addressed
person
by you.
But just because a person does wrong does not mean they're going to uh, address that they did wrong. Everybody is not at the state of humility. Everybody is not at the state of forgiveness. Everybody is not at that state where I am going to admit I'm wrong. Everybody is not there. I'm not saying, everybody's there, but most people are not at that point where they are going to say they are wrong. If that was the case, we wouldn't have the murder rate so high. We wouldn't have divorce rates so high. We wouldn't have crime so high. We wouldn't even have to have a justice system to stand in court and say, yes, I did it, or no, I'm going to get a lawyer prove me wrong, I did it. We wouldn't have to do all that. We ain't there. We're not. And yes, I said ain't. We ain't there.
And
Because if
that's
we
why
were,
excuses should not become a lifestyle.
we're,
Those
we
are the people who excuses have become a lifestyle for.
we
Are we
live in
an
a
hour into this show?
girl, I don't know, but we live in a state where you're gonna have to prove it wrong. That's where we are. Take me to court and prove me wrong when we know we already wrong. That's just where we are in this society.
And
Prove
that
me
is so
wrong.
sad.
Yeah, but that's where we are. But yeah, we probably definitely on 2 episodes.
Girl, okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let sis say her spiel, and I'm gonna say mine, and we're gonna wrap this one up because this can be a pretty
Woo! Goodness. If y'all don't join
intense
in this
episode.
conversation, give a share of what your opinion is on this topic, because we didn't expect
It's
this to
deep.
go like this. So we do hope that we
Nope.
have given you something else to consider on this episode. Woo!
And we ask you to be brave, be strong, and be different. Asking it will be given unto you. Seeking you shall find. Knocking the door will be open unto you. Believe in yourself and encourage yourself. But in all things, remember, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Peace and blessings, our sisters and brothers. Until next time in the elaboration room with 2 sisters of 1. Be blessed.
Why did your voice go so soft? Bye-bye.
The Elaboration Room with 2 sisters of 1. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode every Monday at 6 p.m.